it makes that hard. You walk in, you get tornado impede, and suddenly you get ice wall up you. I don't like that.
Warcry.
Warcry also get the tornado, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
But he's gonna have to beat, and you can't tornado all 5 heroes.
Yeah, you can. Seen,
This is
SC.
Triple C God. You doubt this man?
He's not 10k yet.
He's not 10K.
Therefore,
True,
he sucks.
Confirmed. I'm actually gonna check leaderboard.
Alright, he has an unsocketed, or rather unfilled cape here. Yeah, he's garbage. Alright, no chance.
Alright.
Confirmed.
Give me China.
China. SC number 3 right now with 9,300 MMR. Number 1 is Paparazzi with 97. You know, he was the first player that was the closest actually. During I think I want to say regional.
Like 2 months, 3 months ago. It was pretty recent.
He was up to like 9.9, but China is just like they're all assassins. There's no like.
There's no throwers, dude.
There's no throwers for you. There's no freebies.
I don't think you want to double down, China. That's just asking for it.
Please, they already reached the maximum amount of tryhardness.
No, there's
that.
always another level of tryhard. There's
How
always
about
something
this
more
tryhard level with
ridiculous.
smoke coming out and talk on faith.
There's always something more ridiculous you can do. KP, he's gonna try hard to grab that rune. However, unsuccessful, but he's baited Ame in. Body blocks come out from Kaka, orbing through, but the power of the Warcry.
Oh, he got Aether Shock. This is not happening.
Tase him down with the Ether Shock. Yao now taking some pot shots here. Kaka wanted to go back in.
Are they gonna go on Ame? Kaka is not gonna let him go back to lane. He hasn't salved up yet. I was probably telling him, GTFO, man, I can't help you out, bro. Then they missed the first wave.
What? He has 3 tangos, and there's a forest that he could cut through. He's fine.
Well, then you've won the lane anyway.
What? Kaka has boots, dude. Kaka's gonna stun.
He goes back right now.
Dude.
The problem is...
No. Kaka wants to go in. The team is not on the same page here, though. Where is my backup? Kaka says. Where is my backup? Gets the heal, still holding on to that stun, and now the orb Tase, easy take. And they might even go for you here as well.
Looks like they got the spin back.
What did I tell you? The dude had Warcry level 1. It was a cooldown.
Yeah. For the Warcry level 1, he did get it off like right before he got on the first time around, which was very important.
Well, he could have easily gone back to the tier 2, but
yeah,
he got cocky.
Yeah. You could just just get a TP and
somebody was being a bad teammate. Yelling, get him.
I wonder if Yao and Ame were actually like back and forth each other. I'm pretty sure Yao's like, dude, I can't help you. You're gonna die. And then Ame's like, typical carry player.
It's like, I'm
fine. I am God.
And then once he dies, like, where were you?
Why are you helping me?
Well, that dude, the level 1 Warcry.
It's not enough. They just keep on Ether shocking him down. That
dude,
140 level 1 nuke.
I take back what I said about Ether Shock.
You doubt
it. Dude, the level 1 is ridiculous.
Yes.
140
such a value point.
Although I think they would get the kill first time around.
And
like,
the mana cost is a lot lower than it used to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
95.
Like compared to Shackle level 1, that costs 140 mana. Like you use 2 of those, you're donezo.
Shaman actually is like his problem now is all his spells are good, you know? Like sometimes we've seen games where people even skip the hex early. Just level up those shackles repeatedly. Used to be
I think Hex is actually his worst.
Used to be you would skip shackles or get 1 point in it most games.
Hex is the best leader.
Yeah.
But early on, yeah, it's awful.
Short-sighted comment. Expect better of you.
I mean, I try to finish my statement, but you two are rude.
Very good at interrupting you and trying to make you look bad. It's only because we love you, Lumi.
I like Shadow Shaman's flavor text on his Hex.
What is it?
Rasta often ended performances by turning himself into a chicken. Now the humiliation is shared on the Hex. On the Hex spell.
Okay.
Oh, on the spell. I was looking at his cousin.
I'm surprised it actually says Rasta on the flavor text.
Yeah, dude. Dota 1 names.
Yeah, that's
still alive.
That's where it is.
This is kind of kinky.
Just Hex is everywhere. How's it kinky?
Mid lane, Shackle straight up.
Oh, Courier came in. Newbee. They want the maybe kill. Maybe is getting hated on pretty hard here in the laning stage.
It's okay. We saw what happened last game.
He's not going to have time to do what happened last game. Like, if Newbee hits their timing, we're going to see towers drop fast.
So Rasta's master was slain in the Bleeding Hills. Shackles is meant as a self-defense incantation. How does that make sense? He puts himself in harm's way when he's shackling.
Well, it's in a true 1v1, right? It's a
Dota's a 5v5 game, Loom.
Yeah, but in his lore, he's just 1v1 some kid.
Yeah. Well, clearly, the rigors of his prep, or rather, his preparation did not prepare him for the rigors of Dota. That's just saying.
Ooh, the good old Orb of Venom puck.
Just more hate for the Sven.
It's just really good damage. If you're only attacking heroes once every 3 seconds.
Middle. Huge skirmish about to break out. There are the self-defense shackles. Not so effective, but the Burrow Strike is enough. They get the kill. They'll take down maybe yet again.
Can you think, does this like following statement make sense? Getting Orb Venom is equal to getting +5 damage for last hitting, right? Because even if you miss your last hit by 5 damage, the Poison Tickle will finish it for you, right?
Poison Tickle.
Yeah, but what if the opponents are denying
dying
right
at the
after
same time?
Or are attacking at the same time, or creeps? It's a damage over time, not instant damage, so they're not equivalent.
The first tick is pretty instantaneous.
Also, it doesn't work on towers.
I just said for lasting purposes.
You don't last at towers, Lumi?
I mean, I'm a 4.
He's a 5.
I just throw my auto attack, and when I do get a flame my carry, it's like I wasn't even trying.
I think it's especially value versus Sven because he has a lot of armor with Warcry.
I mean,
it negates a lot of that.
The reason I'm saying this is we've been seeing more offlane
early point and pull here, and they're going to try to commit onto SCCC, but guess what? Tri-Lane still chilling mid, and Kakao gets the 2-hero burrow. Now they cold snap up Victoria. The turnaround comes through. He's going to try to take Faith with him. Couple of extra mid procs, not enough.
Shackle.
Now the self-defense shackles end in his own demise. Burrow Strike prevents SCCC from getting his hard-earned kill. Kakao will snag it.
Truly self-defense. There was some fat bully trying to hit him. And
that was more like a self-sacrifice shackles.
Like, nah, man.
I'm just saying, instantly shackles, dies immediately. Self-sacrifice shackles. For the greater good.
His decision to shackle the Storm instead of the Earthsphere was also very key in getting both kills.
Wow. Nice catch here on 11. Those shackles paying off. Another nuke by Faith. You know, this reminds me a lot. Oh, as Victoria looks for the turnaround.
Shackle
coming back in, but the shackle got Faith holding it down. Another tase. Oh, the ward.
Oh, the ward!
The ward does it again. Okay, this Shaman reminds me of MMY's old Lion, where he would just, you know, Lion used to be thought of as weak laning here, and he just run around ganking everyone. Yeah. He's 3-1-4,
you know
and they have 8 kills.
The most impressive thing about this performance is Faith doing it. So you know the hero's super strong.
Can't give him any credit.
I mean,
I like the Savage Limmy.
He's changing target very nicely. I appreciate that.
Oh my god.
That is a true calculus, right? Like, Burrow Strike before the regen even came out. I'm very hungry. This is why I'm just going off right now. When's the food coming?
Dinner is supposed to be soon, actually. That's true. We always get the shaft with the food. They save all the good stuff for the night shift.
And our fries are always cold and soggy.
I know.
Feels bad.
I'm sure they're eating like kings and queens over at MDL. Probably soup dumplings there. Xiaolongbao.
The Chinese after parties are the best. They just take you to like hot pot. I personally prefer that than drinking till my stomach bursts.
Have you ever drank it till your stomach bursts?
That's a figure of speech, LD. I'm not sure if you have that where you grew up.
Oh, you got me there. It's okay, Lumi. We can fix that.
Let's get this man some food.
He's just a cranky. I'd hate to see Lumi when he's old and hungry.
I'm getting there.
Dude, they are getting so much out of the map right now. And they stacked apart of the camp.
Oh! By the way, Sven is just completely skipped Stormbolt, so Puck is able to TP out directly in front of his face. We do see the cleave max easily, but 0 point in Stormhammer. Pretty unusual.
Top lane dive is happening by Mugi.
Gonna make a move, in comes the Snake Man, but Yao just waltzes away. Now Victoria rolling through, swing and a miss from him. 11 has the Echo available. Does Kaka dare dive him? Will 11 be able to counterplay this? Juki his way through the trees. It's Shaker on Scorpion. He gets him with the Echo. The enchant totem comes through. The Fissure is there as well. Surprise, motherfucker! Now Newbee trying to get the turnaround here. Sunstrike off the mark. They keep on chasing. 11 maybe looking to spring another trap here. He's got stick charges available. The Fissure coming soon. Preps the enchant totem. Gets ready to club Moogie, but it's only level 1, so it doesn't actually hit all that hard. The Fissure available again. It's slowly working Moogie down. They really want the Shaker, and they ain't gonna get him punished.
11 with the outplay.
Dude, you juked it there for like 10, 15 seconds.
That was sick.
Oh my god.
Club Moogie also sounds like an awesome bar/nightclub. Okay. Well, nice try, SCCC.
Club Moogie.
Nice juke, Shaker. Got Sunstrike.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
All due to Venom getting his scale off right before.
Yeah.
That made it super easy.
Also, Sven, in the middle of all that craziness, died bottom. So he's not having a
Who
good
did he
time.
die to?
I think Puck Invoker, I believe.
Kaka roaming bottom lane. They do have the coil available. They're going to deploy now. Still no stun on this Ven. He got strength up, worms his way through the trees, but here comes the Veno. No chance for Ame. Another death.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Someone needs to slay his master so he learns the self-defense mechanism.
It's Warcry, right? Isn't that a self-defense?
Calling a few
So
lines
bold.
from the Vigil Codex. Fortify Sven's obedience to his rogue code. So poetic.
Radiant's bottom tower is
He's a
under
Vigil Knight. Or he's from the Vigil Knights. but
Oh,
he's-
it actually says so poetic. I thought you were just commenting.
No,
on
it actually says so poetic.
Yeah, I'm reading it too.
I've never really read the
Dire's
flavor text for
top tower
spells.
is under
Yeah,
attack.
or items. This week I've learned a lot about flavor in Dota in
Radiant's
general.
bottom tower is under attack.
I used to think that this game had no flavor. I guess I was just not looking.
I think you're
Oh,
just hungry.
Just add hot sauce.
I just
Okay, the battle for the top rune begins.
And
Oh.
it ends. It ends with SCCC saying, if I can't have fun, neither will you. Now they make their move. Burrow Strike coming through. And the Sunstrike, Yao, quickly being brought low here. Will be finished off. Mega kill for him. Already the point booster prepared. This is ultra fat, ultra farmed, ultra scary Invoker.
So poetic.
Dire's top tower
Oh.
is under attack.
Okay, let's read about Veno here.
He's from the GD Isle.
The GD Isle.
Yep.
He's got the Poison Nova available. Stick charges online. He gets off that nasty toxin of the GD Isle, but Victoria already TPing out. Barely able to dodge that Sunstrike. They've got the Serpent Wards now, though, so let the pushing shenanigans commence.
Did he not have his veil there?
He just completed
just
it.
completed
Top tower is under attack.
Well, that's two T1s falling quickly. Faith doesn't have to expend his... Oh, he's going for Medallion first again.
that's the play.
That's the play. That's what screwed them over last game.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
He's learning. He's evolving.
Invoker spell descriptions are a bit weak. Tarek's Descent of Fire. So begins a new age of knowledge.
They had to make more for him than for any other hero, though. So you can understand.
Oh,
why they're
did they run out of words? You know,
Yes.
They've got a very small budget. Oh.
Yeah, Valve is short on budget.
The
making
ward
games.
on wards with 4 spirits. This is disgusting.
Radiant's
What do we want to
fortified.
call this? You know, we had the old Zoo strat, but this is something more sinister.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And the ward strat just doesn't have the oomph.
What about the phallics?
The phallic strat?
Yeah,
Are these phallic to you?
a little bit. Yeah. I mean, look at them go.
Do you mean like phalanx?
Middle tower
No, I mean phalanx.
You mean phallic.
Phalanx is
Phalanx.
it's like organized and
Radiant's top tower.
These are organized.
charging forward with spears, right? Isn't that what a phalanx is?
It was a formation
Used by
used by the Romans against the barbarians primarily.
evolving shields and spears, right?
Yeah.
Dude, KP has a Soul Ring. This is one of the most unusual puck builds I've seen, but it's pretty appropriate for this game, I would say. And he's not going for Midas first. Oh, going for a kill. You
Oh, styled.
Juke this.
Inefficient though. He didn't use a Soul Ring.
It's okay. He'll
It's
use it for the next wave.
It's okay, he has Blink now.
Garbage player.
They can just go Roach with the next Shadow Shaman Wards. I don't really see anything stopping them. Maybe Warlock ulti at some point to know people, sadly for Meow. Ame is able to farm a fair amount of Ancients, but doesn't really mean that much to Newbee.
I guess the one thing that Sven provides to this lineup when it comes to defending against the Shaman pushes is usually jump on the Shaman before he drops his ward and you kill him. The Storm adds to that as well. The problem is whether you can find Shaman.
And not get instantly disabled by him. He only has 1 point in pool.
Yeah, it's fair. If you're not going to get instantly disabled, you're fine.
Oh, Moogie's taking up residence in the Radiant Ancients. Wards are up for Shadow Shaman in case they do want to do Roche. LGD, they need to keep the top shrine up, and it is still active in case they would do want to mount a defense there. I think that's where things could start to go wrong for Newbee.
LGD just trying to hang on here, down 6k already. Actually, looks like it's closing in on 7.
Okay, Wards dropped again on bottom lane. So.
And the conversion rate is very high.
Well, they might go for a kill on top. KP.
Ooh. Too fast.
Very nice.
Even if they get that kill, I think you're fine as Newbee. You're gonna get tier 2.
Yeah, but they lose that tier 1. Oh, there is a smoke actually going up top. This is
who they're gonna get? Puck? Yeah.
He says snidely.
Watching the Soul Ring on Puck playing out actually makes a lot of sense because he's essentially all his job is just constantly get the wave push out because his team is pushing elsewhere, and having essentially infinite mana for that is very nice.
They bring in the Vigil Knight.
I dare him to silence them, Sven.
That's, I mean, you should get fast enough.
Oh, and the scan misses.
I mean, right now Veno is like setting up wards for tier 3, so they're fine. They're okay dragging this out.
I still think it's the right for LGD to play on this side of the map. Second, that T2 is inconsequential because they need Roach on control. Stopping this Roach will allow Starseer to get back in the game. He almost has his Bloodstone, and he can start accruing Bloodstone charges much like last game, but without it, I just foresee him dying very many times. 11 does the Blink Dagger. He could be going for KB right here.
Risky though, as Newbee's in position, they do make the move on the Puck. Boulder Smash big commitment from the Spin, they'll get the kill. Not fatal, looking to turn things around, and what was supposed to be a self-defense mechanism just gets him killed. Quickly falling, Shaman down, but the turnaround coming through. That's Triple C and Kaka on the case. Yao, TP out, he'll make it. For 2, they hold the tower.
Where was Maybe? Grabbing the roots. Farming his Bloodstone.
I think he was walking there, and then the fight just ended.
He could have maybe killed the Venom before he got his ulti off, if you were there, but a pretty decent echo by Earthshaker. Max Aftershock too, had enough stun lock.
So at 17 minutes, it's been a pretty bloody game. 23 kills here between the teams. All the key items have largely come online for Newbee. They've got their Blink Daggers on their Initiators, the Eggs, the Invoker, and their key levels now could go for the Roche with the Medallion picked up on the Shaman. It seems like Newbee have ambitions for that Aegis. They'll move Faith into the pit, they'll plop down the ward, they get to work. Do LGD dare contest? No Warlock Golem. For now, no Magnetize and no Echo Slam either.
They've dropped that sentry so good deal ward.
Not even scared, man. Alright. Earthshaker going in on top. Oh, oh he got coiled.
KP looking for the turn up. Blake's out, breaks the coil. The orb comes through, not going to connect though. Miwa on the bottom lane. The real action looks like breaking out as LGD are on the run. Kaka burrowing through, trying to lock down Yao. Warlock's tanky though. He turns back, dodging away from the Boulder Smash still. The Earthshaker hiding, and another Sunstrike, another connection as Triple C is on fire. find an additional kill. They're going to try to deal with 11 here as he looks to retreat. Blinking forward, silence from KP. Orbing over the top.
Oh, he did the backpack trick on Blink.
Still would have taken
but
a bit of damage. No
That's fine.
TP yet.
That backpack.
Wait, KP, time to orb. Hits him. Hit him again.
Could have tried for a TP out. Instead, it's just more gold for the Invoker God. Already godlike.
I think they just tier 2 and tier 3 and win now, right?
Yeah. I don't really see much stopping them. Maybe a BKB on Sven, but even that won't do too much. Well, Storm Fighting has Bloodstone. They just need to win one big fight and then they can actually start fighting. Right now they're just getting clobbered everywhere and not really any avenue for them to come back when they're just getting picked off left, right, and center.
They're getting close to the Sven BKB.
Yeah, that's definitely what they need. After the Bloodstone is completed on Storm Spirit, those two items combined will put them in fighting. But now they have to deal with the Aegis.
Center cometh, unloads it on Yao, and again it's SCCC getting the Sunstrike kill, racking up the gold. Shaman to the rescue here, trying to turn the fight around. That Storm is fine though, gets his first Bloodstone bonus charge of the game.
Faith really does not want to use his sword for this, but he might have to.
Think out. This is bad if he goes down.
He's trying to juke back again.
Trying to juke. Being dealt with though, the MP comes through. He does blink away. KP on the chase towards 11 though. Trying to lock him down. I mean, while Storm finds an opening, looking for the Bloodstone charges, trying to deal with Faith, but has to protect the Hex. Will end up making out. Not so lucky as the Shaker, as 11 eventually will fall. The cute tricks are dealt with. And Newbee now looking for this tier 2 mid. They'll take it as well, advancing their lead 20-8.
The big thing for that mid fight is that they've never had to drop that Serpent Ward, so they just need to heal back up, and then with the Aegis they go again.
Go for high ground.
Yeah. Warlock ult is back up though, so that is the one danger that they have to calculate, but they should be fine, I think.
Earthshaker keeps getting caught out in the weirdest positions.
Yep.
He's making big plays given where he's getting caught up, but still he's like not properly in position to own these team fights. XS.
Ame has his blade or his BKB, but he might be forced to use it here pretty early in the fight. Lops out the Stormbolt. BKB keeps on running. Doesn't have a teleport for 5 seconds. By the time he could TP, the BKB might have been one. So he's going to have to fight. 11 comes in, but he's interrupted. Great throw coming through by Kaka. Never gets off the fissure. They lose 2. End the 10-second BKB. Disaster
Wave
strikes.
still has ward.
This might be a lane Rex.
This is Rex. Unless they mess it up.
I mean, even if Sven comes back, it's
this
no
mid
good.
Oh, look at this hero siege creep in the middle of the river.
Okay, I mean they could just go on top, right? They don't have to go mid.
Yeah, but
I think pushing top is better than pushing mid.
they wanted to go mid though.
Less shrines, dude. It's fine. Up by War of Faith.
Ward's come down. Invoker still holding on to the Aegis here. Cozy on the link here, mind you, is Newbee. Wants to move forward, whiffs the tornado on a unmoving Warlock. But it doesn't seem to matter. This tower about to drop. Prep with the Fatal Bonds. They still magnetize here. Some good AoE, but not sure it's quite enough. Meanwhile, that Storm is split pushing. Newbee are going to get their racks. The question is, do LGD get anything on the way up? Doesn't seem like just the tier 2 bottom. That's it.
Oh, that was so unfortunate for LGD. 10-second BKB Sven dies. Good idea for the Shaker to rescue, but it wasn't. It's not enough.
They just have so much disable on Newbee this game. Like,
yeah.
BKB is not guaranteed that you're safe in these fights. They can chain stun him for sure.
Well, with the BKB turned on, I think he's pretty much immortal. But
yeah, with it off,
yeah,
he could be chains. See a Linked Sphere for SCCC now, so Storm can't really jump him too easily.
You can still stun a Storm Hammer could stun a target next to Invoker and still okay.
And they have the Shaker.
Just making sure, right? How close is Faith to upgrade on Super.
Very close. 700 gold.
Ooh, you wait for that, and it's GG.
The thing is, for LGD, if they make a mistake, they lose a lane of racks. If Newbee make a mistake, probably not.
Nah, they need like probably 3.5 to 4 mistakes. Actually, not that many. 2.5 to 3.
I think Veno as a hero, in terms of making a mistake, it's very friendly because you're likely gonna get off your ult. So even if they kill you, you're gonna be at half HP trying to push your towers. So it makes the
What qualifies as half a mistake?
Have a mistake?
Yeah.
Maybe losing 5-3 a team fight. Okay. I think it's half a mistake. 5-0 is definitely
5-0 feels like 2 mistakes.
5-0.
If you just get nothing in return, that's just not one.
How about 5-2 would be a mistake too.
Okay.
0 is 2 mistakes. 5-3 is a
5-3 is like 3/4 of a mistake. Right? 4 is a.
Okay, what about 4-2 then?
I think the remaining HP of the heroes actually matters a lot, right? Let's say you win a team fight 4-2, but the 4 heroes that are alive
But
are like
you
10% health.
But you dumpster their health pools like Veno presses are.
Right, then you can't push, right? If you have 4 heroes alive, but they're 10% health, you can't push.
They don't need to push though. They just need to get big. Like they don't have that much.
You mean talking about for LGD? Yeah. Okay.
They just need to survive and not lose any more racks, and battle through this next Aegis that is impending. But it's gonna be really difficult when both of your shrines are down.
Hey.
Where's Light of Heaven?
Where is Light of Heaven? He must be not casting this game.
Or maybe he just respects the Chinese shrine control and usage.
Here, I'll do Spear of Light of Heaven. There you go.
He always does one at 100% though.
Oh, true.
The mysterious.
I guess that's why you're the spirit. You're like fading away. My 12%.
Oh, Cyber Clasher was getting in on the action. Cyber Clasher. No one really
Overall-
uses the word cyber.
Cyber sports.
It's like something like an old. Yeah. It's like something an old person uses.
Cyber security, I think.
Cyber security.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a slightly more legit one.
Yeah.
Here comes old 11. He brought the totem. Sunstrike though comes in. Not gonna be in time.
That's a decent kill for them. Oh, but Roche is 2.5 in respawn. They can't even force a fight in there. Actually, I don't think they got to fight there anyways because Mugi's still alive. But... Yeah, oh no, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's fine. I don't think Puck should commit this.
Puck is not going to be committed when he gets something like that. Victoria looking to turn this around. Gets the urn off. The rockets dropped. Oh, that's a hate for KP.
Reverse baited.
Fisher coming through. Tries to time it right. Waiting on the high ground. 11 clobbers him down. They go for the war trap on the Warlock. They don't connect with that. The Sunstrike's going to miss a comedy of errors here for Newbee as they continue to chase uphill into the club. The old 11, the tornado connects. First
Maybe
trying to salvage this fight. Maybe to the north has full mana and could just come in and clean up potentially. But who's he going to go on? I mean, Lincoln's up on Invoker. An easy kill 11. Being out in yet. Maybe is not looking to help the team for now. Going to cut the wave, it seems. A little bit of farming.
I thought that was a pretty good fight for them. Kaka was dead for the majority of the fight.
I think because Faith is alive, if he jumps in and gets hexed, they might just lose.
Just like how everyone went straight to the nuclear option in all those fights. Just like instantly all your spell on the support.
Yeah, Warlock
great.
using the spell versus a Puck?
Then the Shaman went for a war trap
right.
on a Warlock who didn't have ult anymore.
Hey, did Puck die or not die?
He did.
Worth.
It was still a nuclear option. It's like you found like an ant and you're like, all right, we're going to drop
Well, I think
bomb on it.
I think most of them thought that was their opportunity to get back in the game. That would have been one of 3.5 mistakes.
That would have been more than 0.5.
I guess the nice thing about the rock being dropped there is, if you win that fight, you know, in the 3 to 5, what we call it, you get the Roche possibly spawning, but he's long spawn. So.
And they're still not really being favored by the frog with these spawns.
Why do we always attribute it to the frog?
I mean, who else is it?
Lady Luck. That's what I attribute it to.
Or Gabe.
Not Lady Luck. Maybe Game is Lady Luck.
Less RNG.
But Lady Luck is RNG.
Okay.
Yeah, why do we attribute it to the frog?
Because that frog,
He's an ice frog, right? He's a cold and heartless creature.
to me, he's like, you know, he just writes number and stuff. He doesn't. There's not much luck in what he does.
You don't think he...
If anything, he's like anti-RNG, right?
Yeah. He's like.
Well,
Now, why are there RNG mechanics in the game?
But they're so small. Remember CK's base damage used to be like 40 to 95? Now they toned it down by a lot. There used to be only one rune spawn, now there's two.
But why are there
But the
damage?
uphill, though.
Why are there damage ranges at all?
The uphill.
For balance.
How does that balance?
Balance. It's just balance.
It's just
explain the frogs.
Real talk, is that a needless complexity? Like,
I think it's cool.
Yeah, you think it's
I think
cool,
it's cool,
but he's
yeah.
the wrong person to ask.
I'm just wondering, is it a needless complexity? Kind of feels like that.
It's a necessary evil.
For what?
We got to weed out the garbage.
For game
Take
depth.
out the trash.
For positioning, you have better positioning. Shouldn't you gain advantages from it? Aside from bulk.
I'm talking about
There we
damage
go.
range.
Fight breaking out. They found the king. Sandman down, and
Uh-oh.
now the ward's dropped in the pit.
Uh-oh.
Maybe he's gonna muscle his way in. He's got the ward protected. He does get hexed, and now he gets control.
Oh, what is
Can they
that?
bring him down? The burst is there. Maybe has been slain. He's up in 20 though, and he does have a buyback as well if he needs it. So potentially 3 lives for the storm in this fight. Ame trying to deal with this triple C, but now he's out of BKB, and his fun is over. They're gonna lose 2 hefty cores, but they do get the trade, taking out the Veno. Roche, pretty low.
This is one good roster performance. I don't think I've seen this many Shackle.
Little staring contest here. Roshan always wins.
Like, Faith was just casting max range Shackles every
Oh,
time.
they see him. They have a ward inside the pit. Oh my god, SEC could be in a
He's
lot of
fine.
trouble.
He's fine.
He could be in trouble though. He's gonna walk into Sentry.
Oh, he's not fine.
He ain't afraid. Oh, the arcane rune. The dream for the arcane magic master.
Oh wait, he's even bottom. I don't think they caught that with the Observer ward. So,
Here comes the rat.
yep. Who's gonna defend it?
Word spirits can be summoned momentarily. He's got a BKB ready to be purchased as well. What's the move?
They
He
all
TP
have to
with
go
Arcane
back.
Rune, right? Like,
Yep.
so
Yeah.
by the time they find out,
He's going to be right back.
Yeah.
Outmaneuvered.
Free T3. Actually, they're just gonna be like, screw it. We don't even care. We care about Roshan.
Okay, well, they're not gonna get Roche because it's hard to go into Puck.
I mean,
And
Newbee,
awards.
Newbee ideally want to be hitting him. This is going to be slow going. with
Maybe
no
this
ward.
is your point to salvage the game here.
Poor Victoria. Caught out by the Hex. Death to the Voodoo Master.
Can you do it? Maybe. You can steal Aegis and cheese and bring
I
the
don't-
back.
Does Newbee even need to do Roche right now?
No, but
I feel like this is giving LGD a chance to come back.
The
the
bounty
chance
rune.
for him to actually steal it is so small though.
That's true.
They have no vision in the pit right now.
Epicenter,
zoning.
Aegis and cheese for Mookie. Now they just need to wait for Serpent Ward. They have it. Okay,
Yeah,
time to go.
Pretty much time to just close it out. LG are just too far behind in that war. They need like a 3-man echo right now.
Drop the boards.
Now they need like 5.5 mistakes. That mid T1's still up. That's disgusting.
This draft is disgusting. for
Oh
me.
yeah, but I'm come on. They saw Newbee play earlier. They know
Yeah.
the Shadow Shaman Venomancer is one of their strats.
Look, if I could predict draft, LGD should not be surprised by it.
I just don't know why they picked the Sven. I guess they thought it would counter the Shaman, but if you're not going to ban out Veno, it doesn't counter Veno.
Should have picked Yusa, man. I'm telling you. Walk in the front and say what's up. You could get even a Hex on it. They won a game the other day. Hex Dusa, guys. It was a Hex Axe Dusa. My goodness.
I like Dusa against all these wars because you can actually attack them without losing damage.
Yep. Split
That's
shot.
one of the few heroes that I think like doesn't grind their gears by attacking the wars. Because you're like, oh, yeah, I'm still attacking anyone that's... You can hands off keyboard for that if you wanted to.
Newbee is here to say what up. I don't think it's going to be a very friendly what up though. As Kaka gets baited in. Warps get dropped. Big commitment by maybe as he moves forward. Gets clipped by this coil. Now S-Triple-C on the honey. Almost out of mana. Maybe he's going to have to get the hell out of the dodge. That leaves the team exposed, and the punish comes through. Victoria down.
Oh, man,
For
what
that
are they doing?
Echo, looking for that rock. Meanwhile,
Dude,
in the
he
mid
just
lane,
gave up
just
on
a little
life.
bit of chip damage for the creeps. Newbee keep on surging forward, looking for Yao still. S-Triple-C, one-man wrecking crew diving into 4. They just don't want to go on the creep wave. With the ward stacking up, continues to do work. They're going to finally drop the rock. Look for the follow-up. There's 11 lovers in. Pedestrian Shaker on the case, but it's still an excellent Echo. Still, racks are dropping lower. They're controlling for now. They're coming back for round 2. Looking for Kaka, maybe zones him away and now turns his attention. And indeed, they will hold the line.
Did they even get any racks?
Godly streak ended. They got only the tower, and they damaged the range. And mid, nobody was split.
They didn't even get the tower because the tower was already gone before, right? Invoker got it earlier. What a defense! Yo, Sven throwing his life away for the ward. It looked completely idiotic. But then he had buyback and came back. And Shaker and Earth Spirit, my god, the silence on Invoker as he respawns.
That juicy 6,000 experience. That was a true team effort.
Yeah.
Look at this damage. Pretty even spread.
Sacrificial Sven.
That's why they picked him. Just be our
For that one
sponge.
play.
Be our meat shield.
Oh, they wanted the sponge category ticked up.
Yeah.
Guys, we need a tank.
His middle tower is under
And for once,
Dire's
they were right.
structures are fortified.
Tier 1, the Bastion Hope for Newbee, about to be snuffed out by a relentless and merciless LGD
Do you think this is
Game.
gonna be a chain feed? This could be a chain feed.
Don't chain feed Newbee.
Don't chain feed.
Just hold your
Newbee.
tier 3s and you'll be fine.
His middle tower is under
Oh god, Godstream committed? Are they going for it?
Yeah, they want to fight before an Invoker's up.
Alright.
They need
That being
precious few
10.
seconds.
Love to make a move soon. Sven getting scared, does not have the buyback. And they're going to burrow in. They try to commit here on the Storm. They silence him up with KP, controlling him for now. He's got the Bloodstone deny if he needs it. Gets that Glimmer Love. He'll just ball away. Still, though, they've caught another.
Mid.
Looking for Yao, and now getting picked off. The shackles secure him. Locking him in position. Still looking for more. KP won't be able to find him, though.
Invoker's ratting in
Yao
the base. Oh, he came back out. He took the tier 3 and then damaged the range. They were still in trouble because last time they had buyback on Sven so they could do the suicide play, but what happened
they're
next
already
time?
pinning.
It's
They
Storm's
know.
turn.
Well, you have to get the Shaman before he drops wards. Once he dropped the ward,
Wait, didn't they get the gem? Is there no gem lost? What the heck happened?
BKB commitment forward in the mid lane with the Echo coming through immediately from 11. He takes out 2. Shaman got the wards down, but Sven dealing with them rapidly, slapping those wards
SEC
down.
got racks on bottom though.
and he's getting the second set of racks as well.
Range down, melee about to fall still. They're racking up kills here. They're getting some Bloodstone charges. Melee
one more
limit 40 HP.
Base protected.
Easy.
I think it's actually
peasy.
worth it to sacrifice your life there maybe as Invoker to get that racks.
No,
No?
no,
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
He can come back and do it later.
Yeah, you could just do it later.
Can they?
Just keep waiting for Shaman cooldown. Like, there's no way they lose a game if they just do it safely.
Lumi. That's a
Lumi.
bold statement.
Yeah.
There's a way for them to lose the game.
All right. What
Okay.
do you call it? 99.9% of the time they should win.
How many mistakes has that been?
It's a large percentage. I don't think it's 99.9, Lumi.
Uh-oh. Puck.
This is a throwable game.
Oh, ho, ho.
And the throws, such as they are, maybe continue.
This is a throwable game. All they need is a gem. Once they get a gem, I think they'll be a lot easier. Oh, they do have a gem. Stormspear picked up 8.
It feels like Newbee believes they can't win the 5v5 anymore because the last 2 wards been dropped by if he just blinks and drop the ward and die. He thinks that previously they've been dropping the ward and then slow sieging behind it, right? They might be correct in assuming that they can't win the 5v5 anymore. This can be a very high comeback.
I don't know that just suiciding to drop boards is worth it anymore, though. Like, LGD killed him so fast with the Sven.
Yeah. Actually, he doesn't even have blink. How is he even getting close to dropping?
Sven? Oh, the Shaman?
Yeah.
He's just like sneaking in. Sneaky, sneaky Shaman. But LGD looking to siege, perhaps. They've got the Golem. They're going to have the Echo.
Buyback check. Invoker has it. Veno has it.
3 for
Sack
one
King has
side,
it.
2 for the other. 2 heroes with no buyback. Earth Spirit and Sven would have that longer dieback timer if they go down. So that might give LGD pause.
I think Faith, what he should be doing right now is just walking bottom. And then do the Jimmy Ho, you know? Hide in the trees, come out at the shock, go back in the tree. There's no need for him to be in the base right now. He actually doesn't contribute anything.
Who?
The Rasta.
Mm.
And then this is where you pick up a blink and then make that play.
But he doesn't have a blink.
Yeah.
Can you do the Jimmy Ho without a blink?
It's not the patented hole, but
When you say that, I'm just envisioning like back when Jimmy started streaming, like way back in the day, and like dance on his bed and crap every time he gets on pub. I don't know what is his signature move.
The hands off the keyboard play.
Hands off the keyboard.
That's definitely it.
And then you lose.
No, he got like a triple kill or ultra kill or something with it.
I like his PL juke.
That's Triple C looking for the rats. Kaka, though, is going to try to set up here. Locking on the Warlock. They'd love to kill him up, but the Echo comes through quickly, trying to delete KP from the fight. They will do so. Now the Rock committed, looking deeper.
Oh!
But Abe comes in, looking for the big cleaves. Was the Sven. Does find a second. Still the rats. That's Triple C. He's killed off the melee. BKB. TP out. Only one melee to go. Only one ranged as well for the full Mega Creep special, but they are hemorrhaging kills, gentlemen.
Why are they fighting? Your Invoker has left. Why is Sand King and Veno still in there?
Maybe he's up to 20. Oh, or maybe not.
Okay.
This is on the precipice.
Dude, it would have been worth it for him to suicide for that Rax. If you have one range Rax left in the game, you're very comfortable. But one range, one melee is not auto.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I didn't know when he had buyback there. He probably did.
He did. He didn't buy his BKB at that point.
All right, he's getting ratted. It's fine.
Is he though?
But can he?
Is he fine?
Okay, but can't he just go right back there, BKB, and just kill the Rex like while the Warlock holds down? There's nothing they can do about that.
They can just
Sven-
right click him.
Sven
Sven's
can do, yeah.
big.
Only if he's like there as the Invoker.
He has
hitting it,
Daedalus.
like at the very
He
start.
has
of the fight.
Daedalus. He needs like 2 crits in a row and Invoker's dead. Right?
Only like he's got to be there ready to go with the BKB like before S-Triple-C starts hitting it.
Yeah. Or they could just push out the waves so that he can't do it. If they know that Invoker's down there, he's in a lot of danger because Storm Spirit is very good at catching out heroes that are in this sort of position. Maybe is his Remnant going to expire before Roshan respawns?
It's going to be big. Also, by the way...
oh, okay, he sees Rosh.
Oh, someone's TPing into the Shrine. Is in position maybe to punish this, but no. He jumps down below ground. He wants to assist the fight elsewhere. Will they be able to get these quick kills? Sand King trying to run away. Faith dropping the wards in an awkward position. Now Storm does manage to pick up the Bloodthorn, and S-Triple-C looks for the punish here. Laying into the Air Spirit will kill him off. Who else will he find? Earthshaker was on the backside of the fight. Echo ready, trying to get away, but Mugi's on the case, slithering after him. Jumps the ward.
Not on the case.
Not on the case anymore. He's
Oh my
decided
God,
this
he missed
case
his ult.
is too much work. Not enough reward. He doesn't want to be involved with it. However, maybe does want to be involved with S-Triple-C.
The throws.
With the help of the Storm, he gets annihilated.
The throws.
This game got real exciting.
Yeah, I know.
LGD.
Now we lit.
Okay, I think the 3.5 threshold has been hit.
It is. I would call it like 8.5 now.
Oh my god, and Roshan is up. Is he gonna get to bottom with me? Is he?
Is he going to do what?
Get to the bottom Rex, man? I don't think so. Oh man, now Aegis and Cheese, they give... Oh dude, he doesn't even have to die now. So he can do the sponge play and just cheese. Oh, KP! Oh, okay.
He's still going for it.
Wait.
He's still going for it. He gets it! And the Roche kill too! Oh, the saves. KP, God.
TP out.
Oh my
Clutch it out.
The salvage.
That was... Oh, he died.
And look, Range Rex. That's a drop.
Ranger Axe is
Down
done.
to 35.
Wait,
They might get
Bobo
11 too.
creeps. Bobo creeps. Why is Bobo creeps? Oh my God.
It's okay, Lumi.
Creeps are idiots.
It's a range Rex.
It's a range Rex.
It's not healing.
This melee Rex on the bottom is way more important. He just needs like one force spear to attack it.
It's just triggering me so right now.
Power up
creeps, dude.
Australian Dota. Let's try and save. Wow. Somewhere God is smiling.
Play has salvaged. Now they're back to the realm of they still need like 1.5.
I think it's still a relatively few number of throws, though, at this point. Because Sven is big enough that he will just bulldoze these buildings.
Yep. Okay, we need buyback status up. Okay, Storm does not have buyback, and he just died with 21 Bloodstone charges, so he actually does need buyback.
Is he close? Oh, he's not even
Yeah,
close.
I mean, he's fairly close. He needs 900. That's close, close-ish. Sven going for the Moon Shard.
Straight deeps.
How else will you kill those wards?
Sure, it's I guess.
Echo Saber?
No, Moonshard at this point.
Double Moonshard?
Not double.
Triple?
You have an AC.
You're going the wrong direction.
Oh man, no, they don't have AC. Do they need AC? I don't think they need AC. They don't need armor.
I guess so.
Which is why I question why they drafted Sven.
Looking for that Sven. Oh, Kaka could be in trouble here. It's KP to the rescue, or at least hopes to be, as then comes the tornado. That's not going to connect Mookie now. Fading out that BKB does get the Gale off, and Sven's on the run. Faith jumps in, plants down the wards, suicide bombing his way towards the Rex, but there is a glyph available as he baited his team into a terrible situation. Mookie's BKB about to end, the epicenter comes through, but it's not much damage at this stage of the game. LGD holding the line, trying to stay alive. That Echo's still ready. Newbee got to be careful, can't afford to clump. Sven sticks around, stays alive. KP in the trees, wants to finish off Ami. Can he do it now? Maybe making his big, bold move forward. 11 gets baited in by his own team. He wanted to Echo. He won't get it off. He does on the buyback, but the Rax is in shambles now. A desperation glyph. It's now or never for LGD. They got to jump in. They got to get kills. Quick, fast, in a hurry. The Rex has fallen. Megas are secure. Newbee have LGD on the ropes and very close to forcing that deciding game number 3, but SCCC, they get pretty big pounding here. 11 continues to chase, gets off that last solitary fissure. Really no more chasing potential though with Storm out of mana. Out of options for pursuit. Almost insurmountable now, gentlemen.
Oh, that
Megas.
jeez, that Aegis steal is so clutch.
Oh my god. I mean, Sven technically could hold Megas, but, you know.
That was the most clutch thing
The
in
cheese
this game.
steal, yeah.
The Aegis cheese steal.
KP actually game saving. I mean, they were still very advantaged, but
I think with Aegis and cheese, it's
you know,
pretty
it would have
even.
been a new game, right? Like who knew what was gonna happen? But
All right, time to bunker down. It's going to be a long one for LGD if they want to come back here. Storm grabbing that Maelstrom.
Sven probably needs lifesteal. Satanic maybe.
is he even losing HP? Like, if he has some creep tanking for him, he kills him so fast.
Yeah, but I'm talking in terms of team fight. You want to survive a team fight too.
He's just getting kited. He gets Coil, he gets Gale, he gets Halberd.
That's
I don't
true.
know.
What
Like,
else
he's
do you
not
get?
hitting much.
Heart.
Get buyback. Travel back in time in patches where he could buy Aegis. That's what he needs to buy.
The time machine was retired for the hub, Lumi.
Remember the old Aegis get 3 charges? Oh my god.
When Clinks was king. The good old days before backdoor
Missing middle.
detection.
What did they call it? Dr. Aegis back in the day, right? You get
Yeah, Divine
Aegis,
Rapier and Aegis.
Aegis and
Yeah.
you just win.
Dr. Aegis.
Dr. Aegis.
Okay, are there any level 25 talents that are pretty good here?
Oh, yeah, we got to do our article.
Oh, Veno. Veno went 3x play warden damage, no surprise. Invoker went for tornado, also no surprise. Sven went for 65 damage instead of Stormhold camera cooldown. He does get EMP'd, so I can see that.
Have you ever tried the other one for Veno? The 14% poison stings though?
Nope.
It's surprisingly good against melee cores.
Oh, they did get the Storm Electric Vortex talent with the egg, so
Yeah.
the Sumail black hole plays are possible.
And
Could be really good with the Shaker, but it's hard to pull that off against like the ward strat because they're unlikely to be clumped up.
I think the Veno wards was very nice for up to this point, but for actual winning fights, the poison sting, I think it's because it also applies to your wards as well. Your plague ward also applies poison sting slow, and then it just all stacks together.
disgusting.
It is very disgusting.
Coming down the home stretch here for Newbee. Can they close out LGD? They'll try for it. A long-range fissure going to catch out Kaka. Maybe reels him in. We'll get that quick kill. Starts to reclaim some Bloodstone charges, but Newbee, they don't care about this. It was all a distraction. Tier 4s are the real prize to be claimed. Still, though, they're getting absolutely massacred. Ame goes to work with that big old cleaver, and they will
Stop
grab
the
an Invoker
upheaval,
kill.
bro.
Down for 90 seconds. They almost got Faith as well. The Shaman limps away. Maybe out of mana to chase.
This could be a really long game.
Right, run down mid, force out some buybacks.
All right, let's monster up Lumi.
The T4 regen is very high, and
I think these
3 per
suicide
second.
wards are not the play.
That's unhealable damage, though.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
they
Oh, wait, what?
yeah, tier 4 heals.
Yeah, it's tier 4, never mind. Okay, that's healable damage.
They can. They do have Glyph up in a minute too. So by the time they get back there, they'll still be. I mean, they can make a. They can do. I think they can do a rat. Can you even do a T4 suicide push with Aegis Cheese and come out on top? I don't know.
For a newbie?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't think you
so.
can.
How about if you just abuse like the cooldown? As soon as the rocket's committed, the echo's down, like then you just buy back and run at them.
The thing is, Sven's so farmed that he doesn't really need that many items. Like, he will just destroy you if he gets his sword on them. And then Storm also doesn't need cooldown. So
Well, you guys say this could be a long game. LGD
It could be over now, dude.
want to try to make it a quick one.
they want to force out a buyback if they can. Mugi has a double damage.
You gotta keep in mind that right now, Invoker is essentially defenseless. If Storm could zip on him and pull, the Link does not block it. And Ame just need to blink up and BKB hit. Like, if you kill Invoker one more time, or two more times.
They can't push this, dude. Their base is going to get slaughtered by these creeps on the left side of the map.
Mega melees.
Yeah, there's no way. They
Nah, they don't have any BOTs. Yeah, they need it.
They have BOTs. One on Sven.
Alright, Storm. I think Storm is the most important.
Yeah,
person.
Sven needs BOTs
Yeah.
for sure.
So look at these regular creeps. They don't stand a chance.
Yeah. They need to wait until at least their towers are like close to full HP, because I think the possibility of a backdoor play with like Alacrity and Shaman Wards is way too strong. Because Shaman has the +4 Wards talent, and he has Ags. So what the heck happened to Courier? Anyways, probably died to
Have
something.
anything on it? Yeah, just died to the creeps over here.
Oh yeah, get those Vlads. Actually, Sven doesn't need that many anti-mega items because he
No,
has Cleave.
he is an anti-mega hero.
They were preparing. They saw this coming.
This is why they drafted Sven.
It's alright. 1 week Mega, the game begins. We got a core for this. Isn't Medusa still better?
I mean, Storm already had that Maelstrom ready. Maybe was definitely banking on it as well.
Wow. Dude, Shaker does so much damage. He does like 750 damage with Enchant.
Dude, maybe he needs Battle Fury. Just enchant Totem, clear a wave.
They don't actually need him to clear out waves, though. I think he's fine without. He did go... Oh, he didn't go for the Enchant cooldown, so yeah, I guess he can't perma stun creeps, but it's still pretty good. He's going for Silver
He's
Edge.
so tanky.
Yeah, it's
3,200 health with BKB.
BKB is his only strength item, yeah. Oh, at least he has BOTs now. Earthshaker, no buyback. And 6 out of the 10 heroes in the game have buyback. Mostly... almost all the cores do. Actually, all the cores do, except for Old 11. Okay, Roshan means a decent amount at this point in the game still, because I still think these T4s are in the realm of reach. However, Glyph is up this time, but to counteract that, Newbee do have Agent Cheese to give them some extra firepower. Will the game end here?
Can Newbee just take it slow? Just like slowly put wards.
I think they
go in.
They
slowly.
tried it last time, but then maybe just kills one of them.
Meanwhile, LFY is just chilling in the grand finals. Happy for these teams to exhaust themselves, trying to even make it
I
there.
love defending Megas.
It invigorates you.
Yeah. It's such a challenge.
Then the rush wears off.
Yeah, rush wards off after like 10 minutes, but it's easy to play safe. Yeah, you just stay in your base. It's like, okay, I don't really need to do anything.
And whenever you catch one of them, you'd be like, idiots. And you can go back to defending.
Okay, so Sven, I guess he can eat his Moonshard and get AC. That's still a pretty good upgrade. Warlock has 350 health, not Golem on death. Wow.
Better not die, I guess.
Wow. Okay. Puck's not 25. He actually has 5,000 gold. I think you actually go the orb distance.
I think
in this
so.
game.
If he's 25 right now,
Yeah.
you go orb. Although maybe not. I'm not sure what the speed actually does in this scenario.
You can get in and out and backdoor to 4 super fast.
I guess.
Forwards are doing just fine so far. Now they make them move on to maybe. They're going to burn up initially. Try to force LGD tackle and tax it up. And they will connect up this one straight coming through the boards. Get planted down. He's going to back to the well. And this is the opening. Ame, well, Demolition Crew has to get in. No, he wants to go for the Shaman. He says, screw the wards. I'm getting that pesky little bastard. He will kill him up, but the wards just continue to massacre these towers. Another tier 4 about to drop Echo Slam committed. Still, or sorry, Epicenter rather. And still, they're going to lose both the Shaker and
It's
the Spend. They
GG.
got to come for round 2, and they just gave up all their base for
Is
that.
it GG? It's not GG yet.
It's the next push probably is.
Next pushes, yeah.
I mean, they're out of buyback right
Okay,
now.
yeah, GG.
Too much structural damage.
I don't know why they both jumped on the Shaman. He jumped
He
the
already
wards.
used his wards, and it was like a full 1 to 2 seconds later they jumped on him.
They committed like 3 Sven hits and an Echo Slam
that
on
was
him.
the